Okay, Jay.
Alright, so we're back.
Alright. Your boy Hifumi, R.I.P.
Yeah.
So let's get into it.
Yeah. You know, now I think all the characters that we picked to voice, like, it's like a pretty even field right now, right?
Yeah, it's almost like I did it on purpose.
Yeah, I know, right? But we didn't do it on purpose.
No, I made sure.
Oh, you made conscious?
Yeah, I consciously chose. Well, there's some people, it actually, like, worked out. If you go back to our first video, and our original picks was actually, like, they matched up pretty well. Like, either my character killed your character, or your character killed my character.
Oh, okay.
So, like, it really, like, matched. It really did match up, and then I totally forgot how we picked characters, and it got kind of messed up.
Yeah, and in this situation right now, it's two of our characters. Like, one of mine and one of yours is dead.
Yeah.
So, Taka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witness to two nightmares, one right after the other. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. The true nightmare is this reality. The reality I have to face every day. But still. Why is this happening?
Did you see?
What?
You didn't see it, did you?
See what?
Let's see if it goes back out. Go ahead.
Oh, Toko? What? Toko? Don't tell me Toko too. Relax, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toko is Toko, she has a fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like you said, I should just leave her alone for now.
Poor Toko.
I know. Taka. Ugh. Damn it, why did this happen?
Nope. Easy.
Okay. The mallet. Another hammer. Now it's just his hammer 4, and it's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual responsible for killing Taka too?
However.
But why is it Justice Hammer 4?
Huh? What do you mean?
Celeste was attacked with Justice Hammer 1, and then Hifumi hit with Justice Hammer 2. But this time, it was Justice Hammer 4. What happened in number 3?
Ah. What's the matter? Well, when you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
Shout out to that dog outside.
I know, right? Out with it. Do you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. Hifumi's dead too.
What? Hifumi's been killed?
Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we better check it out.
Of course, come on.
So Sakura, Bayuki, and I rushed out to the physics lab. We didn't take Toko with us? She's gonna wake up and faint again.
Oh, God.
But as soon as we were out the physics lab... Ah! Celeste, are you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? So something has come up. Yeah, I heard Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. Huh? What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared? Hifumi's body has disappeared. What?
What did you say?
What are you talking about disappeared? Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious?
What?
What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office.
No, somebody stay with the body. Jesus.
Right.
That's gonna disappear too. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. Whew. I couldn't believe my eyes. Hifumi's body was there just a few minutes earlier. It just disappeared? Ugh.
Me and Celeste went to the bathroom. But we were only gone for like a minute. And then, when we got back...
Indeed.
This must be the work of the culprit. They must have come and carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die. Just like those guys died.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe a body would just disappear.
Why?
First there are 2 murders, and now one of the bodies has been taken. This is unnatural.
Hold on. What do you mean 2 murders?
Hina.
Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way!
It can't be. Taka too? It can't be. It can't be. No!
Hina.
Hina, calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us.
Then who might the next target be? Toko? Huh?
What?
Oh god. I completely forgot. She's still unconscious in the equipment room.
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. He's all smiling. So she's still unconscious?
Wait. So you knew she was still up there and you said nothing? Why?
That annoying little insect that clings to me whenever I go. We'd be better off without her.
You bastard.
Calm down. You forget about her, didn't you? Or you forgot about her, didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone, stop fighting. Right now we need to hurry back.
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something happened to Toga, I'll never forgive you.
Huh. We shot out to the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. And when we got there... Toko! Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. It was gone. Taka's body which should have been right there, had disappeared. This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something?
No, it's not a hallucination. I know I saw it before. And what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
That was weird.
I know.
What are you saying? Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree.
We gotta hurry up and catch him before he kills all of us.
Not possible.
Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies? When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
It is so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, you all came here as a group for the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoko, who are still missing. But hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept that Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro? Which further means there will be more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. There's a rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
As long as the rule is in place, there will not be a 3rd murder. If they were to break that rule...
And Mincia, without a second thought. Mincia, grind your turning to paste. By the way, did you know that fish paste can also be refer to shellfish, like shrimp and crabs?
Indeed. Shrimp and crabs.
Shout out the shrimps and crabs.
So since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
No, you knew from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toko was never in danger.
I still meant it when I said it. We'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only one without an alibi the only one who could have done it is Hiro. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in this case, where did she go?
What?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? Oh, no, it's nothing. Whatever, we need to find these bodies or our little narrative here can't move forward.
So then,
Very well, then let's split up and begin searching.
But
There's no reason to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
cause I mean,
I know that. But I mean, I think I do. But if you're still nervous, I'll come with you.
huh?
Okay, thank you. No need to thank me.
Then let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Bayakui left the equipment room followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. Okay. Wait. So I'm assuming
They're not in there.
they're not in there. Okay.
Just going in the hallway. They're just chilling.
I know, right? Can't go over there. Okay, might as well go to the art room. Because I think I noticed the hammers were missing as well, right?
Yeah.
Yo.
Huh?
Where could the 2 dead bodies have disappeared to?
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that?
Huh? The door must be locked. Oh, they're in there then. Hey yo, can you bust down the door?
Damn.
Right.
I guess. Could go in the rec room. She was really attacked with this Justice Hammer one. But what the heck is with this thing? Oh. Okay. Body just flies out.
Even when you want to hint. This one's kind of weird too.
You have to do something specific.
Yeah.
Is it on the 3rd floor though?
No.
It doesn't look
I'll
like...
give you a hint.
Whoa!
Oh.
Makoto,
Come on.
why are you just standing there? We need to get to the... what?
The respiratory? Repository.
Repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hirofumi and Taki's bodies had both been hidden in the respiratory.
Goodbye.
I've already told Hina and Sakura
Or repository.
their bodies were in their repository.
That's the back room of the
The art room.
art room
Yeah.
where we knew where they were. But Hina and Sakura were already in here.
I know. Are the bodies here somewhere? I have to wonder where they could have been hidden. Up ahead is the respiratory. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I opened the door, and when I entered, I saw... That was a pretty cool shot of Byakuya. The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right there. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time.
A body has been discovered after a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like.
And so here we are. With further ado, let's look at the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might have happened. I was really hard to resist, but it turns out I was right.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting.
So make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Well then, now that we've found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know?
That's terrible!
Dead, gone forever. They're never coming back. Awful. This is just too awful.
Hina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this? Why? Why?
Large wet tears fell from her eyes. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Whoa. Huh. What? This wasn't...
He's alive again?
He's alive again?
Where am I?
Cold, so cold. Is winter coming?
Hifumi! Wake up!
That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
Oh.
Remember everything. Before I met you, I met you all.
His memories are all bleeding together. Is he talking this?
Yeah. It's awful. Oh my god.
The light
Lights.
reaching out to me. Like the tail of a comet.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name. Yasu.
His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute undeniable death.
Poor Hina.
No matter how many more of Hina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again. This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins, no calcium in your bones. At least you have your meat.
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now this game has become exceedingly boring.
You said, he said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hakagure. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So in other words,
And with that, the case is solved. Assaulting people and even killing Taka and Hifumi. And then going so far to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Is that what Hero is?
What is this?
If it's true, I can't forgive him. There's no way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time it's not all that life or death, the trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. First, I better check the monoclonal file. The victims were Hifumi Mara and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The cause of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange, but we got way less information this time than before. That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfold before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway. Maybe.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while.
Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice?
An accomplice?
An accomplice?
What are you doing here?
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question.
What question?
They're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained before, didn't I? During the first class trial?
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask there, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
In other words,
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification out of it. So you say nobody worked together this time either?
hey,
Sorry, you can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder. Only one blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who was the blackened, and that did the killing, right? That one blackened is that. Oh my god, this freaking thing is confusing.
When we only
Just
need
like
to
normal.
figure out who one blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal. There you go. Okay. Let me take this opportunity to clarify this whole shebang. In the class trial, what you need to determine is the one true blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action.
The true blackened, so just one person?
well now.
That's enough explainify. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the blackened. Good luck to all the contestants.
So there can be only one blackened, an accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right.
If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
Don't you think that we should consider a certain someone in the case, consider a certain someone a suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend Genocide Jack. What? I'm offended. Yeah.
When did you?
I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found. Anyway, there you are, Milk Sack Swimmer Girl. Are you there? Milk Sack? What do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer. So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know.
She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still lying unconscious in the equipment room. Plus Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everybody knows what I look like. They don't call me a murderous fiend for nothing. That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
So then,
He and I can handle that. Don't buy. You don't buy, do you, Hina? Sure, I'll be telling you this in this investigation anyway.
it's all clear now.
Then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Yeah, I doubt it. Okay. Hinokoma File 3 has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Alright, so obviously we need to look at this. There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice hammers have been designed using these as a model? Either way, all the hammers here have obviously seen a lot of use. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait, for some reason this one hammer isn't dirty at all, and it's wet.
Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. No. I didn't want to look at that.
No.
Hifumi's big, cold body is laying on the floor. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office where he was discovered to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and all without being noticed? How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. Sorry. Oh, hold on. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injury was a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Oh, wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it, his glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that, and why? Hifumi's glasses has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Oh, I want to look at that cart. I'm pretty sure that's what they used, right? To move him?
Oh god, I'm just gonna sit through all this.
I know.
Oh no. And
Let's see.
yeah.
There we go.
That new tech, camera tech.
It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move statues around. It's kind of awkward, but it's if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. Oh, but wait. Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? And look at the wheels. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheels on the dolly that was moved from the equipment room to their repository. What's the explanation for that? Repository dolly has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. Is there camera? Okay, we need to look at Taka. Taka, he'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what they was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid out under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository. I don't see any way to lock it from the art room. Huh?
Just to go talk to somebody.
Okay. But I agree, do you think Hiro really did it? I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. When the attacks and murders and disappearances all happened, every one of us had an alibi. And the last thing Hifumi said when he died, yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So in other words,
Then there's no room to suspect anyone else. Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume? Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered. Because he's the fool of the century, you see? I mean, he is kind of dumb. But do you really think that's enough to explain it? I feel like there's a clue hiding in there somewhere.
what?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about the case? Well, no, there are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies? They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation. And if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we? Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit was a moron. Is that really all there is to it? The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing two people?
What?
What? because all the rules says if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number one priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on, perhaps. I see. So that's what you meant. What that means. Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends. Huh? What's with the attitude? But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all. His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository. That's like the hardest word in this game. He talked as if he'd figured something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? Okay.
There are many aspects to this incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that it may be good to look back on everything that just happened.
So then.
No.
Would you like my help? Why not?
Because she's gonna say the whole case over again.
Oh.
That's why.
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository.
Huh? What is it?
After Fumitaka's bodies disappeared, we split up and looked around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but
And we came right to the repository, too, you know, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked and we couldn't get inside.
It was locked? Yeah, I noticed.
We checked it. And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beaten us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why was it unlocked now?
I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out. Yeah. The door can only be locked from the inside of the respiratory, which makes me wonder. Hina and Sakura both confirmed that the door was locked after the search of the bodies began. The door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the respiratory or repository. In other words, when Hina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. So that certain someone, Hina claims that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. Was it the killer who was roaming free, or was it one of the victims? The repository door has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. There's got to be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. Here are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Hifumi was found, then the equipment room where Taka was found. Okay. I think we should question Celeste as well. Application suspending in 15 minutes.
Oh, we should be fine.
Okay. Okay, let's see here. Okay, Celeste, was she really attacked? Okay, we already saw that.
Marcus is living in here.
Yeah. I want to know what's in there. Okay, so let's go back to the
Repository? No, not repository. But
the lab place.
The lab. Physics lab. There you go. I was like, what was it called again?
There's nobody hiding in here.
I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away. I'm super pissed I missed such an ultimately rare event. Dang it.
Okay, here are some tarps.
Let's hold.
Huh? This tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently too.
Alright.
Alright. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the respiratory, or repository. There was blood on its tire. Could the blood have come from here? Here? Which could mean that Sokka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository with using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Equipment room bloodstain has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with the dolly, there's no way to get up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. This is number 4, the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here.
This is the only one clue.
Yeah.
I need to go to the nurse's office.
Yep. And
Behind you.
what?
It's behind you.
Ah. Okay, let's see here.
Nope.
You. What are you investigating, Celeste?
I'm not.
Oh, I am. I am not investigating anything precisely speaking. I'm simply going around and seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you? Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's body.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh? When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Hina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom. And when you got back, the body was gone. We could have been gone for more than a minute or two, though. Yeah, Hina said the same thing. So then the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so. To carry off someone as big as Hifumi is only a couple of minutes is... I can't think of it as anything less than impossible. Celeste's account has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Hey, what about you? How did you... Were you inside there with the body?
Yes, indeed.
You don't have anything else to say, huh?
Indeed.
What was that?
The camera. Oh, trash.
This is a normal trash can. Huh? Wait, there's something inside. It's too small. It's too small to be a handkerchief. It's a glasses cleaning cloth. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it. Oh, but it's covered in blood.
Oh,
Oh, did you find something? Yeah, there is a cleaning cloth in the trash can. A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that? I haven't the slightest idea. Yeah, me either, but I think it might be important. Glass of clean cloth has been added to the truth bullets section of your handbook. Okay, mallet. Just as number 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind. Okay. Anything else? Refrigerator, I wonder if there's anything dark. Drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe it's just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here for blood transfusions, I guess. Doesn't help me though. I'm not a vampire. Okay. That seems like it would be important.
Right.
So this is where you were. I've been looking for you. You have? I want to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting indeed. You should go to Heroes Room. Oh, and let me give you this. Meet in the dining hall. This is the note Hero wrote to get us all to meet up, right? You remember well. Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it clear, right? This is a trap. What is? Things grow ever more exciting. What are you talking about? I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. Goodbye. Yashihiro's method has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there? He's gonna be in there tied up or something.
Oh god. She's hella chilling.
He's like, yo.
Hey everybody. The Justice Hammer just in his hand.
The costume. He's in the costume still.
I know. He's just hella chilling in the costume. Oh hey, I didn't see you come in.
Okay, which one's Hero's room?
Keep going.
Oh.
It doesn't even smell like her. That's how fast she died. Oh, Hina's room's right next to Sakura's room. I never noticed that.
The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside. Baiku did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. Does he have a bunch of crystal balls and stuff? This is Hero's room. There's all kinds of weird stuff in here. Where'd he even get it all from?
It's true.
More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? Okay, got some boxes. I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something, and something's made out of. It looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster. Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hero's room. But wait, these blueprints. Something about them bothers me. Robo Justice have the arms bend like this. Robo Justice blueprints has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Okay. This bed is nice and neat. It's a normal bed, pretty much like the one in my room. Okay, we got a camera. The bathroom. I obviously checked the bathroom. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy though. How does a bathroom even get this dirty?
You got everything in here.
Okay.
Makoto, big news, big news.
What's wrong?
We found Kyoko.
What? Is she okay? Where is she?
Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too.
Robo Justice.
It's Hero wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor.
To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. Is he still in the costume? Oh, there he is. Can I just go over there?
Yeah.
Kyoko! And... Phew, man. I had the worst day. Hiro! Okay. There's a big locker near the pool.
Thank you.
Hiro?
Huh? Oh, hey, Makoto.
Yeah, duh. Who else would I be? That's a good question. Huh? What? Why do I look like this? What? Did someone come along and remodel me while I was sleeping? Was it the Illuminati?
Rule Justice finally made his appearance, huh? I guess Kyoko's the one that found him.
Right.
I found it here. He was jammed in the pool locker room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and he woke up.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little more gentle about it, like I don't know, caress my face or something.
That's creepy.
Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden without a trace.
Wow.
There's something I gotta check up on.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
I can't. Never mind.
It's nothing.
Never mind.
Hey,
More importantly,
She says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
first of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep. Don't even know how that happened. When I woke up and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you. Well, I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing.
it would seem.
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off with on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all of the pieces off. Phew, free at last.
It's kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro.
So then,
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume. Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume. That's true, I saw the blueprints myself. Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious the one who put the costume on and went around attacking everyone
That's terrible.
was Hiro.
I don't think so, because it was clasped shut, so he wouldn't be able to put it on by himself. Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just the worst.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
Tie me up? Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
He may be a suspect, but he deserves fair treatment. Why can I talk?
Yeah, I mean, attacking blueprints. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed him.
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the one. You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who could he possibly be? Who could possibly be the costume attacker?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Fine. If you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Oh.
See, look. See how loose it is? I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me!
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
That's not a very nice thing to say. I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hiro could have fit
It's
into
cute.
this dumb costume.
Just a cute picture.
Yeah. In a huff, Hina took the suit back off.
In a huff. Whoa. Now you're all out of excuses.
No, see, it's cause you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces of the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good, the arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible.
You're absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hiro's body exactly.
But
then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on the line of defense, then show us some evidence.
What the heck?
Evidence? You claim there is another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us. What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Here's the only one without an alibi during the whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone tell me? Robo Justice costume has been added to the Truth Bullet section of your handbook. Okay.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey Makoto, who was it? Well, 2 people were killed, Taka and Hifumi. What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you...
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
I did not. Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it, I know who did it.
So then,
Well, you may as well tell us then.
Taka and Fumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30%
Which means
right.
Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see, that's unfortunate.
Huh? Unfortunate.
Still trying to trick us, just admit that you did it, okay?
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so.
Oh, I know. That note. Note? Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole. Maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room there. Then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He be onto something. This office did have chemicals that could do that. Really?
I told you someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage, a chance to escape, someone wrote all that to trick me.
Even that it is true, you must be one dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats in front of you.
Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? Gaio! They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me.
I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show me that note.
With pleasure. I have it right here in my pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it.
Yeah, sure.
But please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. But what the heck, for serious? Yoshihiro's account has been added to your truth bullets. Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it. Why? Why would you kill them? Tell us, hero.
No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Oh, was it really to get money, Monokuma? The money that Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. He must be totally broken. That's why.
But wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thinking we haven't bound and gagged you.
If you have time to yell and carry on, then you have time to search for evidence, right?
You're right. I need to look for the second suit. Oh, and then no.
Feet don't fail me now.
I guess I better go back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Chance said Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye.
One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Makoto, do you have a second?
Huh?
Why don't you help me with the investigation?
It would seem.
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure, I don't mind helping, but can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No.
To reject me so simply.
Anyway, I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Okay.
Shall we go?
Thanks. Now, thanks. Then now, then, shall we?
Hey,
So Makoto first, I'd like to examine the corpses.
Examine the corpses. I can't believe I'm hearing that from a girl the same age as me.
Correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree?
How am I supposed to answer?
anyway.
Anyway, we have to hurry before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay, now show me where the dead bodies are.
They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now.
Turns out Taka's a girl.
And
Other
Hifumi
way.
is definitely a boy. Oh, other way.
Yeah.
There we go.
Head to the repository.
Is this the third floor?
Yep. They're gone. Fumi and Taka.
For a moment, Hyoko seemed to go rigid. But only for a moment.
So then,
Well then, let's get started.
She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
Monokuma Fire was right. They were killed using similar weapons.
Her movements were so smooth, she was so calm. Seeing how comfortable she was made me feel a little more comfortable.
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
You did?
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
He did?
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much?
No, that's not it. Anyway, you said he had a watch?
So then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? So most likely it broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. And if you notice, the hands wasn't just past 6 o'clock.
So that would mean the watch was broken sometime after 6?
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken. Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated.
Taka's irritated.
As he started pointing at his wristwatch. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know? That's bedtime for you little boys and girls.
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning. Broken wristwatch has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
however,
And that's not all. Take a look at Taka's left hand.
It appears to be gripping something.
That's right, there's something white in there. Can you
You
try
to
and
pry
what?
it out.
Oh, that's you. Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited for this kind of manual labor, right?
Oh, okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating.
Oh.
After some effort, I finally was able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist. A piece of paper.
hey,
That's all he had in his hand.
Yeah, that's it. Just a little scrap of paper. It doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that.
Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Fumi's body now. Perhaps he left us a few clues of his own.
Alright, Kiyotaka's scrap of paper has been added. So did you find anything?
I did more than I expected, to be honest. Look at this.
A wad of paper.
that's right.
Fumi had it hidden on him.
Hidden.
Indeed.
He stuffed it in his pants, so you can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose, you see.
In his pants? Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something.
I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto, open it.
When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like... It better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. A note. I found a hole maybe we could use... that we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet up in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
so
That sounds very familiar.
That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. Then he was telling the truth.
however,
Although it's not exactly the same, is it?
Last night someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m. The time is different. Hiro told us his note said to meet at 1 a.m. But the note they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6 a.m.
Is that right?
Hold on, just because Hifumi had a note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
Huh?
So...
Part's been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning there.
There's some meaning to the part of being ripped. Could you maybe explain it a little bit more?
Think carefully.
Come on.
Hey,
I know. Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly?
I have no idea.
so then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something so important that had become a mere scrap of paper? That's just what you need to answer.
The note Hifumi had has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook.
Hey,
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. Oh, it's you.
Oh yeah, there's 2 victims this time. Definitely had their e-handbooks on them. So the so the handbook have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. And not that there's any reason to think they were connected to killings in the first place.
So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
is that right?
If you don't have to think about them at all, I won't go on my way to mention it. All I said was they weren't used to help carry out the murders. They may come to a point, however, where the handbook may play a role.
The handbook may play a role. I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind.
I forgot what it is about it.
Oh, it's already time?
Here you go, Jay.
Are you excited? Are you pumped? It's time for the class trial to begin! Like
This
the
mirror
most
this
perfect
investigation just
fireworks,
seemed like it went by really
like the
fast.
flash of a
This what?
soul,
This investigation seemed like it went by really
something will
fast.
Yeah, it was kind of fast.
And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot. Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion.
Yeah, you're right.
How about you
Shall
just
we
tell
go?
me, Kyoko? You know already.
I know.
Well, we'd better get going. Except for Makoto's an idiot and can't tell that the
Piece of
the
paper
paper-
go together.
yeah. Oh no, the low JPEG door. Low quality JPEG.
Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door.
Dude, look how many people are left.
And as soon as we were all there,
Monokuma appears!
Hello.
he's multiplied.
No, just not multiplication. This looks that way because it's an illusion. I'm moving so fast it looks like I've multiplied. Good. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma? Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing around. We're not playing along. We're not
We're
here
here
to
to
play
play with you.
Okay, fine.
Hey, hey!
If everyone here is ready to go, please board the pain train or elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please.
Hold on. I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You're never mentally prepared. You can't just run away anymore, hero. You're not. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already. I didn't do it for serious.
That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note?
Well, no, but
Unfortunate, then it would seem we have our culprit.
no.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get into the courtroom.
That's right.
She's right, let's get down there first, then the story can really begin. Yeah, good idea. That's right, I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive, and for the 2 that lost their lives. The one who killed Hifumi and Taka, the one who killed 2 of our friends. The killer is someone right here. It was you, Celeste.
Oh god.
I took one last deep breath and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own, and the steel box began to move. The clink of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere. I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator finally came to a stop. The elevator door slipped open, opening up onto a cruel fate.
When I see you all gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there really are left. Your school life is really slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you.
Well, why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What? Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm gonna start it. I'll never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break. I never hold out on you like that. Okay, so let's begin. Let's get to your assigned seats.
And so the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.